Yo, what is up everybody? It is one half of Delinquent Duo here and coming at you with the deck profile for Mermail's Deep Sea Atlantean Water Halqifibrax Turbo, whatever you want to call it nowadays. This is the combo deck that I've been playing for this format, and it incorporates a lot of nice new cards, a lot of nice new broken cards, which will help you facilitate your combos without getting nibiru'd, and on a nice VFD very consistently. So to start out with the combo, we're going to start out with the main deck right here. We're going to start out with the starters, of course, which are the 3 Deep Sea Diva. Of course, you all know what this does. Recently came off the ban list. Special summon 1 card on the normal summon, when you will usually special summon the Neptibus, the Atlantean Prince. Of course, you always play 3 of these as well, because this is what gets your combos really going. Sending those Dragoons to grave, adding the Dragoons to hand, and getting all of your sea serpents and whatnot. This 2 right here also makes needle fiber, which is again full needle fiber combo. That's all you need. The next starter that we play, I would consider it a nice starter if it's paired with Dragoons. This essentially replaces Teus, which I do have Teus in here as well, but the Deep Sea Minstrel is just so good. You can search it off of a Dragoon send, and then get the Minstrel to hand, and then take the hand trap or the Nibiru out of your opponent's hand. And this is why this deck is so consistent, is because it's able to rip cards out of the opponent's hand before they even have a chance to use them against you. So you play the 3 Minstrel as well as the 3 targets right here, the Dragoons, the bread and butter of the deck. We all know what it does, search Sea Serpent. The Sea Serpents that you will be searching mostly will be the Lapis Dragon and the Mulan Glacier. We all know what this does. Lapis Dragon is low-key the best card in the deck. If it's added to the hand off of a card effect, you can special summon it to the field. And because this is a tuner, as long as you have 1 other monster and then this guy, you can go into Needle Fiber and make the full Needle Fiber combo. You know how we gotta do it up in here with the Needle Fiber meta. The next card that you want to get is the Moon Glacier. Of course, we all know that this is a free body on board with 5 waters engraved. Special summon it, and then you rip 2 cards out of your opponent's hand. So realistically, every game, you're ripping 3 cards out of your opponent's hand before they even start playing the game. And you're taking out all those negates, and you're taking out all the good starters. And ending on VFD with already knowing what your opponent is playing. So that is really, really strong. Next 2 cards that I play right here are a little bit of extenders, a little bit of the defensive. You can normal summon this guy and then normal summon another Sea Serpent. So you can get this right here. This is a free Herald, or this is a free Needle Fiber for you. And then you can also send it off of Neptibus, or using a Crocodile Dragon's effect to activate this card, which will destroy a face-up card on your opponent's side of the field. So it's pretty good defensive stuff going second and whatnot, and good in the late game. Next that I'll play 3 of is the 3 Teus. So the Teus, of course, we all know that this is back in the day, full combo all day. He's not that much needed right now, but again, this right here with the Dragoons, that is full combo with VFD and a Toad on there as well, which I'll have a deck profile, a combo video to show you guys all those nice combos. Next card that I played that's been debated somewhat recently in these builds is the Abyss Megalo. I still like playing Abyss Megalo because going second is a good board breaker. After you make your full VFD combo, is having the resources to go and actually OTK your opponent, because you need a little bit more damage, and it's more than your normal summons could provide. So having this guy in there as a good board breaker helps you OTK your opponent later on. The next card that I play, the last Mermail card right here, is the Abyss Pike. Of course, you can search Abyss Pike off of the Abyss Teus, and then you make a nice Shark, which gets your Toad, and then you can get VFD off of that as well. The next cards that I'll show you right here, done with all the water stuff for now. Next cards are the Synchron Package, which of course everybody that's playing Needle Fiber needs to play. So you got the Jet, you got the Deskbot, and then this right here is my 2 proxies, sadly. O-Line, which nobody should buy because it's too expensive, but I'm waiting for the reprint. 2 O-Lines, Deskbot and Jet. That's what you need to get your Crystal Needle Fiber, Halqifibrax, and Auroradon combos going. I like playing the Jet a lot because you can discard him, and if you have 2 bodies on board, you can't summon the Deskbot during your Auroradon combo, so need to send something from your hand with Jet Synchron. So that's why you got to play the Jet in there as well. 2 O-lines, definitely don't want to draw those. And if you do, you'll be sad. Next cards right here are the hand traps. You got to play hand traps this format. Even though this is going first deck, hand traps are too strong. You can't always go first. And having 6 is a nice ratio for me because you don't see it too often. But when you do see it, it's really, really good. And then for the spells, I have your spell starter right here, the 1-for-1. This gets you your Prince and basically gets you in a full combo right then and there. These 2 extenders right here are the Deep Sea Arias. You can banish a water monster, then search for a level 4 or lower Sea Serpent, so you can get your Dragoons if you need them in your hand, or you can get your other Neptibus Princes or your Divas, whatever you need. Then the last extenders that I have right here are the Pot of Avarice. This you need to shuffle all your resources back. Since I only play 1 line of Needle Fiber, it comes in really clutch to see this off of the Croco Dragon draw and to get you more resources. And then the last cards that I play are the defensive cards right here. I'm trying out the Magical Midbreaker field so you don't get impermanenced too hard, because if your opponent has that Imperm and the Nibiru in their hands off of the Minstrel, that is a no. You do not want to see that. So yeah, 3 called by because you're the combo deck. You don't want to get ashed on your Diva and Magical Midbreaker field, so that way you can't get targeted by a impermanence. That does it for the main deck. That's a 40 card main deck right there. We're going to the extra deck right now. Of course, we're going to start out with the obligatory Christian Halqifibrax combo. All these guys right here will get you into this. So of course you got Needle Fiber, Auroradon, Garden Rose Maiden, into Coral Dragon, into Crocosaur, drawing 2 with the Vermilion Mech, 2 level 9s, making the True King. You could do that pretty much every single game. For the other targets that I play for the Needle Fiber combo is going to be the Dragite Risen and Herald of the Arclight. This would be a Boral Savage if I wanted to spend $100 on it, but I don't, so I got this nice spell negate right here. And it's a nice 3000 body. Herald, of course, is really good. You can make him off of a lot of things in here. And then for the final cards, just the generic links right here. Got the Linkuriboh. This facilitates your combos a little bit because it helps you get 5 waters engrave when you send it off, when you use it with Prince. Access Code Talker can be made with the area, the Water Charmer. When you special summon this girl, she can special summon a water from your opponent's graveyard. And if they're playing Needle Fiber 2, you get Needle Fiber, and then you get a free Access Code Talker right there. That's a really good card just to break boards, and it's a really nice beater. And then the last cards right here are going to be the XCs. I play the Abyss Gaios because I have the ulti and I want to show him off. And he's okay if you open with Teus and Megalo is searchable as well. So it's just a nice little guy. And then the Toad from the Shark. You already know the combo. That does it for the extra deck. I'll go into a little bit of the side right here as well. Just to explain some of my choices. Of course, the side is all based on your locals, but these are just some good options that I found myself playing. The 2 Gamma Steel, good water target, and he can just get over any problematic monster that your opponent may special summon. The 1 Red Reboot for any traps. 3 Dark Ruler No More for the combo stuff. And then also the spice that I like playing in here as well, which is the Gizmek Uka and Barrier Statue of the Torrent. So that way your opponent can't special summon. So when they do the Needle Fiber play, you special summon this guy from your hand, and then you target the Needle Fiber, special summon this guy from your deck, and then your opponent can't special summon anymore. So it pretty much stops them completely. Then I also play some going first options as well with the Solemn Judgment. I just found myself needing a nice going first option with this deck, and the Solemn is really nice because you only need 1 card for most of your combos. So siding this isn't too big of a deal. Also, if you draw with those 2 extra cards off of the Croco Dragon and Coral Dragon, really nice to see. Last 2 things are going to be the twins for the back row as well. That does it for all the side. I want to thank you guys for watching this nice deck profile. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments. I know there's a lot of different variants of the water deck right now. There's a lot of different extenders that you can play in this deck, like the Tenyi Spirited Hara, or Shatana, and the Water Spirit. A lot of different stuff and a lot of cool stuff you can do. Let me know what you guys are playing in the comments. Let me know what you think of my deck. I'd really appreciate if you guys give a like and subscribe to our channel. We have a lot of deck profiles and whatnot coming out. And of course, we always have live tabletop matches with our decks and live combo videos as well coming up right at you on Delinquent Duo. See y'all next time.